Guten Tag, wie geht's? Immer Dieter, ich bin Dieter. Yes, it rained, and I like it when it rains because it knocks all the pollen out of the air, and Dieter feels like a new man. So hopefully it rained last night, all night, and so there's no pollen in the air, so I can breathe. But anyway, our captive audience is even happy. It's what are those called? Toucans? Toucan? Two can do it. So anyway, now this has got nothing to do with a gear acquisition syndrome. But what is nice was when you have a fair amount of guitars and you haven't been playing for whatever reason, and you didn't make this silly mistake of selling them. This is why. It's like a kid with a new toy. So I pulled out I call this the most versatile, best guitar in the world, because I think it is. It's my Godin LGXT. And I listen, if I do a disservice to this guitar, it's got nothing to do with the guitar. It's just my inability to play it as well as some other people can. But good players who have these know exactly what I'm talking about. My poor skill is not a knock on the guitar. And I've done some videos. I feel bad because I love this guitar so much, and whenever I do a video with it, it's not in tune, or I'm just not playing up to my low standards on any given day. But I think it's in tune today, so yeah. Now this is just with the piezo. The action note's actually a bit low on it. And I was talking about how the truss rod is, and the Allen key you get with it is an important tool. And just so you know, the truss rod adjustment on this guitar is here. And you see they have a little mahogany cap on that, but you just take that screw off and you can take it out. And you see they were smart enough to design it. And most guitars that are well designed will have that feature, that you can access the truss rod adjustment, Allen nut, with the strings at tension, because you have to do it at tension. And lo and behold, I'm going to keep it with the guitar now, because I always say to do these things and then half the time don't do it. I found my trusty vibrato arm. So now I can make, or tremolo arm, so I can make full use of my guitar. Now here it's blended with the and if I take off the piezo, this thing is a real beast, I tell you. So the reason I'm jazzed is I feel good, though it's really humid today, so I think I'm going to go up to Deb's tonight. She's having an open jam. And when you hear that, just a tip here, when you hear that, it was doing it earlier, but when you hear that little annoying static, when you're switching between your pickups on your 5-way or 3-way switch, Yes, this is my ad today. Get your 401B Neutral Control Cleaner from MG Chemicals. Just spray a little dab in there. And work it through. And yesterday, and I don't emphasize this as much, a lot of minor niggly problems we encounter as guitarists can be solved by just, you don't have to be a fanatic about guitar maintenance, but just simple things like when you change your strings, make sure your posts are nice and snug. You know, clean the fingerboard, clean the frets with some 4-0 steel wool, put some lemon oil in there, put some control cleaner or use compressed air to blow out the dust that gathers. Anything that has a nook or cranny will gather dust, so blow out the dust. You know, replace your pots if you need to, and just, you know, keep your strings clean and your guitar clean, and your guitar will be a happy camper, which in turn will make you a more happy camper. Like I said before, my only knock on this beautiful guitar is it's heavy, because it's solid. Solid silver leaf maple body, I think it has. But it's a sweet guitar. So those of you lucky enough to have a Godin LGXT, you know what I'm talking about. And those of you who don't and can afford one and are maybe thinking about getting a good all-around versatile electric hybrid guitar with synth access, you can't go wrong with this baby. Like I've said before, it's good enough for John McLaughlin. And its evil, younger, less expensive twin, the Freeway, is a good one too. Happy plucking.